Throughout history, governments and societies have passed laws that today seem downright strange. Some were intended to maintain order, others to enforce morality, and a few, well, we're not quite sure what they were thinking. Imagine a world where dancing could get you in trouble, a beard could cost you money, or pigeons could face fashion police. Today we're diving into some of the most bizarre laws that actually existed. And trust me, some of them are so unusual, you won't believe they were real. In the 18th century Sweden, dancing in public without a proper license was illegal. That's right, people weren't free to move to the music unless the authorities gave them permission. Officials worried that unregulated dancing could lead to chaos, including fights, crime, and, surprisingly, moral decay. Imagine walking through a town square, wanting to enjoy a waltz, only to be stopped by a guard checking your dancing license. While it sounds absurd today, back then, this law was taken very seriously, and violators could face fines or even jail time. Music and dance were considered powerful forces, and apparently the government wanted to keep them under control. Peter the Great of Russia was determined to modernize his country in the 17th century, and he even extended his reforms to facial hair. The infamous beard tax required men to pay if they wanted to keep their beards. Those who paid received a token to prove their beard had been taxed, while those who refused had to shave. Peter believed that beards were old-fashioned and a sign of resistance to modernity, so he literally taxed them away. You can imagine a man proudly sporting a beard and holding a small coin token as proof of compliance? It's a law that's equal parts absurd and fascinating, showing just how far rulers would go to shape society in their own image. Throughout Europe, and especially in France, sumptuary laws were used to enforce social hierarchies through clothing. These laws dictated what people of different social classes could wear, making status immediately visible. Expensive fabrics, gold thread, and luxurious furs like ermine were often reserved for the nobility, while commoners were forbidden from wearing them. Purple, particularly the rare and costly Tyrian purple, was historically reserved for royalty. These laws were about keeping clear distinctions between peasants, the rising bourgeoisie, and the aristocracy. King Louis XIV, for example, strictly regulated fashion at his court in Versailles, using clothing as a tool of power. It may seem odd to us today, but in those times, wearing the wrong color or fabric could be a serious offense. Here's a law that sounds like it was written purely to confuse people. Section 12 of the Licensing Act 1872 in the UK actually makes it an offense to be drunk on any licensed premises. That's right, even inside a pub. While it might seem contradictory, since pubs exist for drinking, the law was designed to prevent disorderly behavior and public nuisance. In practice, it's rarely enforced unless someone is causing trouble. But the idea that enjoying a pint could technically be illegal if you get a bit too merry makes it one of the strangest laws still on the books today. It's a reminder that sometimes the law isn't about banning an action entirely, but about keeping society orderly, even in places designed for fun. So there you have it, a glimpse into some of the strangest laws that have ever existed, from regulating what people could wear to even keeping pub goers in check. History is full of rules that seem almost impossible to believe today. While many of these laws are no longer enforced, they serve as a fascinating reminder of how societies have tried to control behavior, enforce hierarchy, and sometimes even curb human eccentricity. If you enjoyed uncovering these bizarre rules of the past, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more lost and forgotten secrets from history, and hit the bell so you never miss an unusual story from our shared past. Who knows what strange law we might uncover next?